going live. Let's check and see what's going on. Looks like we're live on Twitch. Sounds good. What do we got on YouTube? YouTube is weird. It's always hard to find. Okay, there we go. All right, I think it's loading. We're trying. Okay, there we go. Good deal. That's working. And then X, because why not? Here's my, yeah, there we go. Cool. Nice, not bad. A little laggy, but you know, it works. Okay. Well, I think my numbers shoot up as I look at my own stuff, but I don't know. Hopefully it's not just me looking at these streams. All right. So what am I doing here? I've already done a little bit of school activity this morning, so I'm going to continue that, and then I got some vibe coding to do. Ooh, okay. So let's see. I haven't quite figured out the system exactly for this yet. So first things first, I guess I was thinking I'm just going to do my school activity update. So today is the 28th, so we can now do the 27th. Check activity. So I got a DM. I can't show you. I guess I'm not showing you anyway. Should probably do that. Okay. Well, I can check real quick while we're on here. What's up? Oh, okay, this is from. Who is this guy? Who is this guy? Okay. I'll have to get back to you. I have to get back to you, bud. Okay, cool. Let me change the camera here. Good. All right. And I don't have I'm not playing music right now. We're going to figure that out. But I'm listening to copyright music on Spotify, but not going to be sharing that. Okay. So also got to figure out the situation. I really think, is it RMTP? RMTP? Yeah, RMTP. I do want to set up, I think, RMTP to do things directly, although I don't know if my laptop can handle it. I'll have to do it off my desktop. But we'll stick with this for now. But yeah, so let's see. What I want to do is I want to get an automation done for one of these guys. So that'll probably be what I'm going to focus on now. But first, I was going to check my school activity for yesterday. Was not bad, not bad. The 20, that's today. Already been pretty active today. Yesterday was 5. I knew I needed to get back to it. So I've decided I'm going to do school activity before and then hop on. So that way I don't have to show the other stuff. But yeah, so 5. Average is looking a little rough. 5 is not 20. 25% of the goal, and the average is 15. I know I've had a couple days where it's like 50 something, but we'll get up there. Okay, cool. So then I kind of started playing around with some automation, but somebody wanted to, I don't know, one of my goals, at least for my community anyway, is that I don't really like Apify. I think I talked about that just because like I feel like it's kind of waiting to crumble. Just because, especially now, I think Cloudflare is getting really cracking down on bots. Yeah, bot management. So I think that's basically anti-Apify and all the bots that are going through. So you can like, yeah, maybe restrict who's allowed to crawl your website, and that's just, I don't know, it's going to become kind of a pain. But anyway, so I was trying to avoid that. I mean, Apify is not a bad product. Apparently, you're allowed. I mean, people talk about it on YouTube all the time, so I guess it doesn't violate terms of service. So kind of surprised. I mean, people show systems using Apify, but anyway, I'm not a huge fan of it. I probably will still use it. I mean, there's definitely lots of situations where it is. I mean, it's very powerful. It's very useful. But if we can build with not having it, we can build around it, then I might try to do that. The only problem is that you're probably going to do something that's slower and not as like crazy powerful. So, but one of the guys from my community was wanted to do. He wanted to set up a system to basically kind of do like kind of a, I don't know, competitor analysis kind of thing, or just pull in data and keep track of like what guys are doing. It's going to have a little bit of a manual component, but I know he had talked about using maybe like checking like YouTube videos. So what I'm going to do is create a playlist, which I don't even know how to do that. Is that through? I mean, I know how to do it. I guess probably just in my channel. Probably need to do that, and then is it content playlists? So that can I do? Ah, nice. Okay. But how do I create a new one? Is that through just like the regular YouTube? Playlists. There you go. How do I make a new one? Recently added. I don't remember how to add a playlist. Great playlist. YouTube. Oh, you just have to like go save it. All right. Well, it seems like very unintuitive, but whatever. Okay. So let's see. Do I have a video I want to use as like inspiration? Where's our boy? Let's go to Nick Sarayev. Where's his daily updates channel? Is that it? Or is this his? Oh no, this is like his new video. I want it. Yeah, daily updates. Okay. So let's see. I'm gonna say save to playlist, and then there we go. Wow, that's like terribly unintuitive. So okay, so I'm gonna create a new inspiration playlist. Private's fine. Yeah. But that's gonna be the basis of this. So now we have a playlist. So now I think I'm gonna come back in here, and then I think we're gonna schedule this for like once a day. So I don't know, 9 a.m. And I'm not doing self-hosted for this one. I usually do, but I don't think we need to. We're going to be connected to a bunch of cloud stuff anyway, so I mean, easy enough to switch it to cloud hosted if we needed to. Oh, is this bugging out? What's your deal, bud? Let's reload. Okay, test. There we go. All right. So basically, like once a day, I think what I want to do is go into YouTube and get a playlist. Yeah, get will work. Playlist. Ooh, I don't have the ID. That's just going to be. So if I got a playlist, go to my inspiration playlist. Is that that's the video itself? How do I get to the playlist itself? Just checking for comments real quick. Playlist ID. What is that? Nope, don't need that anymore. channel playlists. There we go. Let's get a shareable link. I'm guessing that will probably have my, yeah, there we go. List equals that. Cool. So let's do that. Playlist ID. Does that work? Okay, cool. Then, yeah, I mean, I think that's going to grab everything on the playlist. I guess performance-wise, this could be a bit of an issue. If the playlist gets really, really big, we may need to chunk it out so that it doesn't always go through every single thing on the list. But then I kind of started setting this up. So I just am going to have a Google Sheet that's going to pull in YouTube metadata. I forget exactly what we were talking about. We were saying based off the links, maybe do title, description, account name, likes, views, comments, date posted, tags. So yeah, standard YouTube content, I guess. So I wonder if I can just get that filled out automatically. Probably gonna have to do some mapping on that. So, so to get the playlist, then we would have to probably iterate through one item. Okay, so we got thumbnails, title. Oh yes, this is the playlist itself. And then, so maybe the playlist itself is probably not super useful because we want the content from the playlist. So then, how do I do that? Let's do YouTube. Add a playlist. I want to get videos from the playlist. Get a playlist item, I guess, or get multiple playlist items. Let's do get many playlist items. Ah, there we go. Okay. So then we can get the field, and then I guess, yeah, we probably just want to get each one of the videos from the playlist. Channel title. Item count 1, but it's not giving me the video in the playlist, which is interesting. So let's see. This is channel ID, and I believe that's probably my channel. That's channel. Yeah, that's my channel. Okay. How do you pull video out of a playlist? In YouTube, video from playlist. Interesting. Yeah, I thought this would be a little more straightforward. Yeah, I mean, I guess unless it doesn't even give you a title. Well, that's annoying. I guess, yeah, I thought that would be a much easier system to do that, but maybe not. So the playlist just gives you details about the playlist itself, but not the video. So if that's the case, then we're gonna have to switch to just you put it in a Google sheet, and then that pulls the details instead. That's it's a bit of a bummer. Mini playlist, updated playlist, create a playlist. So I guess it's looking at it more from the creation side, so that you could like automatically add a video to a playlist, and then you can get like the count of like how many things are in the playlist. But yeah, weird. That's super weird. Inspiration logs all 5. Oh, what's that? Oh, yeah, I can't really do that. I'm not acting on behalf of the owner. It's super weird though. They're not. So that's the ID of the playlist itself. Content details is item count. Player. Yeah, what a not very useful API. I mean, I guess again, it's good for creating, but it's not good for reading. Channel title, description, and item count, but then there's nothing in the items. Let's check one more thing. I'm gonna add, I don't know, another random video to it. So let's go to YouTube. Need a better system to keep track of comments. See if anybody's. You can see, check my activity here. Okay, so it's not worth it. Nice. Let's see. Let's see. There we go. Can I add? Oh, I'd only add the queue. We can't add. All right, so I'm going to do Nate Herc here and see what his recent video is. We're going to add that to. There we go. Build an agent swarm. We're going to add that to the playlist. So save for inspiration. All right. So now this playlist should have 2. And what does init end do with that? So if I test that, I should get 2 items back. Item count 2. Yep. Thumbnails, channel title. But yeah, none of this changes. That's super weird. So just know that how many things are in the playlist, and that's it. I mean, I guess that's kind of useful. If you wanted to do some sort of counting, iterating, like I said, if you wanted to like batch videos, I guess within the document, you don't want to do too much in the Google spreadsheet. But otherwise, I mean, my other thought was the YouTube RSS feed, which I think I have somewhere. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So I don't know if that'll work for. I think that works for playlists. YouTube RSS feed playlist. So that was my other thought. So yeah, something like that. So we grab our playlist ID and put it into the URL. Nope, I guess not. What was my? Yeah, I'll do that one. Is that this one? Yeah. Did they get rid of playlist? Oh, maybe because it could be because it's private. We'll change that real quick. Let's see if that helps. So let's change this to public. Or we'll just say unlisted. That way it's something. And then if we do that, yeah, there we go. Okay. So I guess that's an option. The only thing is that I don't know if you can control the parameters on the way that the RSS feed comes back. I mean, I think it's just going to go by date. Assuming since it's an RSS feed, it's going to go by how things were added to it. So that's the only thing I could think. So that's probably how this would have to operate instead. So rather than going off of the YouTube playlist, I guess we would just do we could just do a simple HTTP request node. Just say, hey, go get the playlist that I created. Yeah, then you just get HTML out of that. Then probably use like GPT or something to go through and parse that, unfortunately, because that's not going to be the most readable thing. Yeah, it's a lot of data. So we'll probably parse all that data, put it into the spreadsheet. Then after we get out the values that I actually want, and then yeah, then you're good to go. Then you have your system to analyze metadata from whatever's happening. So that's probably the most straightforward way to do it. But I am going to take a quick break, and I'll be right back, and then we'll get that going. Got some Twitch activity. Got some Twitch watchers. Some lurkers in the chat. All right, I am going to be RB. Okay. Missed anything? We're good. So then let's wrap up this workflow real quick. Yeah, so I guess this will just every day it's gonna go and whatever it's set to. So I'm setting it to 9 a.m. It's gonna go and check the RSS feed for the playlist, and then I think we're gonna see if anything new has been added. But I think we'll have to first we're gonna have to parse all this data. So I guess I think I'm just gonna use GPT to do that. OpenAI. In this case, like 4.0 will be fine. Like 4 or 4.1 would be great. But I'll try to make it as accessible as possible. Parse out the video information from this YouTube playlist RSS feed XML. And looking to populate a spreadsheet with the data from each video. Please respond in JSON format. Probably going to need more specific fields, but let's see what it gets us. Oh, wait. I probably should actually add the data, too. So I mean, that's a good start. Nice. Here is the XML. Now let's see what happens. There's probably, I mean, init I think has some nodes to convert, do like a data transformation of just XML to JSON. So probably pretty straightforward, but nice. Yeah, this is good. This is good stuff. So, I mean, I guess let's see what happens here. Is there an XML to? I mean, they're probably doing the same thing, but I guess if we can let them handle the cost. Let's see, XML. Yeah, convert data from or to XML. Yeah, you know what? So let's just do that instead of wasting cycles on GPT. We can do that. There we go. Nice. We're making this more efficient as we go. Okay. So then, yeah, let's just dump it into Google Sheets. I guess technically, I guess now we should probably, we need a system to check, to read probably the document first, then see if there's anything new, and then add the new one. Rather than just appending every single time. So let's see. I need a second screen. This is killing me a little bit. Okay. So let's see. So that returns with one item, but it's technically this whole thing. Let's see. So we could iterate, I guess. Iterators are kind of a pain. Split out maybe is probably what we want. Oh, is that entry? Entry is probably, yeah, there we go. So we want to split on entry. Yeah, there we go. Okay. And then if now doing it, yeah, probably should go by ID. Yeah, probably by ID. Let's see. So we're going to look at Google Sheets, get rows in Sheet, YouTube metadata from Sheet 1, condition, only first matching row will work. Filter. Let's see. Oh, yeah. So I have the YouTube metadata sheet here. So we're going to say ID, name, channel. I mean, whatever. I'm going to start filling that in based on what is coming in from here. But I want to kind of get this working first. So can you refresh? All right. We're going to say ID, where ID matches that. Okay. Then let's see. Okay. Is this returning execute once? Yeah. Okay. And then if no data, so how do I do that actually? Man, it's tricky to think about this stuff in terms of N8N sometimes. Basically, if it returns, if it doesn't match, then uh, we want to not return it. So we've got the video ID now. I want to check the sheet for that ID. Then if it doesn't exist, we're going to go ahead and write it. So that's basically what I'm doing. So I guess I'm going to say how do we do that? There's no data. Oh wait, that's it. That's it. Yep, we need output. Always output data. Always output data. So let's test. All right. And then we or I guess if nothing else, we could change the output. Damn, struggling. So we want to find this on the sheet. I mean, I guess we could also just write, or we could just append and then update afterward. So that would work too. Let's go back to N8N. All right. How do I want to do this? I guess that, or I guess we probably want to read the sheet first and then look for the difference. So if we read the Google sheet, see that see how many rows are in the Google sheet, and then basically just want to look for like a difference in the playlist versus the Google sheet, and then see what the new one is. Then we could just append it. Otherwise, I guess I'd just be writing over it. If the Google sheet has that value, oh man, having a tough time with this for some reason. Let's see. This is where we go and ask Perplexity. So how can I get the contents of a YouTube playlist in using N8N, then check a Google sheet, only add metadata for new items from the playlist that aren't on the sheet. Let's see what we get. get the contents, get the existing Google Sheet, add a Google Sheet node, use read, get all rows, fetch all rows. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, then compare. Yeah, that would work. That would work. Okay. So not show that stuff right now. Yeah, so let's do that. First, we'll do that. So we'll convert the data, and then in Google Sheets, we'll just go ahead and get all the rows. It's not the most efficient thing, but it'll work. So I have my YouTube metadata sheet, sheet one. It's good. And that's just it. So get all the rows, no data, and then filter. So we're back to that. So this has to always output data. And then I guess have back to the same situation. I guess option ignore case. If we want the ID from this, so not feed, or yeah, feed. Entry. That's what I wanted. Entry. I guess we can do it backwards, couldn't we? No activity yet. Okay. We can do it backwards. So if I did check the sheet first. And then yeah, we get the sheet first, and then get the YouTube data, and then yeah, go ahead and write it on there. This first one's a bit tricky. All right. Maybe I'm thinking about it a little bit wrong. So what do we want to do here? I mean, most straightforward thing would just be like, go ahead and write the data. So maybe let's just do that. And then let's do a split out on the data on entry. And then Pender update a row. Oops. Just that sheet one. Okay. Match each column manually. Yeah. Okay. So do I want the ID? Video ID, channel ID would be good. And then title, link probably, yeah. Author, yep. Probably don't need that. Published, updated. Description. Media star rating. Interesting. Is that Weird. Is that like uh like count? I guess I never noticed that before. Weird. Okay. So we want, and I don't know if we need the difference. This YouTube, this is a little bit weird. I think probably just ID, video ID. So let's see. We're gonna do ID, title. What else we got? Link. Author. So nice channel name. And then date probably published. And then media title. What's the difference between that? Channel. Oh, wait. Yeah, weird. Yeah, whatever. Oh, that's probably the thumbnail. Yeah, thumbnail title. Okay. Description. We do probably want description. Community. Media star rating. Is that what is that? It must be the likes. Average 5, count 46. I don't know. And then we're just gonna just take the views. All right, that gives us something to work with. And so now, refresh that. I forget if there's a way to just like auto match. Do I need to manually match? Can map automatically? Yeah. Nah, I can't map automatically because they don't exactly match. So we're gonna have to manually match because I didn't actually match them correctly. So okay. So the YouTube video ID is the ID, and then title is title. Channel will be name. Link will be the URL or URI. Oh wait, channel name is kind of the same as channel, isn't it? Whoops. So I'm going to match that instead. So I'm going to get rid of title. Or wait, not title. Whoops. Can I undo that? Yeah, there we go. Okay. Title. I want title. ID, title, channel. I'm going to get rid of because that's later. So delete that column. All right. Title, link. Good, good, good. Channel name. There we go. That's what I wanted. And then publish date. Description. And views. Cool. So then if we do that, that should not. Column names are updated after. Oh, yeah. I forgot to refresh. Okay. So we should have a couple rows on the sheet. Nice. All right. Cool. let's see. Only things I don't know, really struggling with the idea of like no data. I don't know how to interact with like not having data. So trying to think like the first time you kick this off. I mean, the first time I guess you kick this off, it'll just go ahead and find everything and then just write it to the spreadsheet and then append as needed. So yeah, I guess we're good with that. I guess I asked GPT about it, and it had a different way to do it. So cron triggers daily, get playlist items, pull every video ID, then split in batches, stream video one by one, avoids API quota spikes. Yeah, okay. Okay, so then yeah. So that wouldn't even work because this doesn't exist. Look up video and sheet, checks if that already exists, column A. If not, yeah, so how do they do that? I had GPT try to come up with this, and then when I tried it out, it didn't actually work. So let's see. I'm gonna do a new workflow real quick and import this. Nope, not from URL. Let's import it from file. Yeah, YouTube playlist tracking. Ah, okay. They totally cheated. Okay, yeah, fair enough. That makes more sense to me. So yeah, that would work. That would work. When in doubt, just use JSON. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So, how do I want to do that? And then, if not, then append row. So we could change that up a little bit then, I guess, right? So here we would just do a get row. So sheets Google, and then get row. I guess it's partly. I guess it feels a little bit like cheating sometimes when you use JSON instead of just using the platform. Like the whole point, I guess, of N8N is to get let's see, is to use the drag and drop and not have to use JavaScript. So let's see. Let's do, if we did that, then that should get nothing. Like, okay, didn't find a row with 0. And then if we do our if condition here, how do I change this? So rather than here we go. Expression. Yep. Let's do expression instead. Oh, maybe not. How do they do that? What is this? Parameters, conditions, string, value, object is interesting. Can I just copy this thing? So if I connect up to that, then how do they do that? I'm curious now to figure out how this works. All right, so if it's basically this, right? Expression. They have an ignore case on. Operation, oh, is empty. Oh, okay. Yeah, so just say is empty. Yeah, okay. And then just expression. Object.keys.length, or no? What were they doing? They did, yeah. Okay, keys of the JSON object itself dot length. Okay, well, that works. So shouldn't that should be number. It's empty. Yeah. Then true. Then, oh wait, false. About is equal to gamma is equal to 0. Oh, did I switch number? It's equal to, oh, it is a string. Okay, it's equal to 0. Zero is a string. Was expecting. Okay, fine. Dot to number. Hmm. Oh, that. Oh, okay. Or just do that. String is equal to 0 dot to number. That doesn't work. Expression. So that's not quite right. There we go. Okay. True branch. There we go. That's what I was looking for. So if it is true, then we would append. This is a little bit off because we're going to go. I think this will work though. So then we would append to the sheet. Is it just mad because data is a little different? Yeah, I think we have to just change this data. So then if true, yeah, we want to write that data out. So we're going to do YouTube ID. Yeah, it's going to be picky about that. I forget what the syntax is of that. All right. Might be overthinking it a little bit, and we'll just stick with the basics for now. Like I had it before. And can I get back to where we were? Huh? Maybe. Just keep undoing. There we go. Nice. Okay. All right. So that's pretty simple. So I don't want to waste too much more time on this, but that's a start. It will every day read the playlist, and then it'll just write it to the Google Sheet. Um, I'll mess around with it to make it a little bit more dynamic, I guess, because we don't want it to rewrite every single day. Make it a little more efficient for sure. But still haven't totally mastered the N8N looping. It kind of scares me a little bit because of that, because it's just not the most straightforward thing. Could just use pure JavaScript, which would be a lot easier. But I feel like it's cheating a little bit. So we'll just stick with this for now. But okay, I'm going to take a short break, and then I'll be right back. And I'm actually we're gonna work on another one. So I'll be back in a few. Gotta do my BRB screen. All right, we are back. Okay. Yeah, I've got audio. We're good. You can hear me. Okay. So during the brief break, I was thinking about this a little bit more. I think the conductor. This is spam. I believe that guy is spam. So yes, if you want to, you want to swing the hammer, that'd be great. Thanks for stopping by, man. I actually just thought about that. I was like, oh, I should send it out. Send it, let the people know. We're vibing, we're automating, we're doing all kinds of stuff, and hopefully doing it a lot. So glad to have you here, man. So back to this automation situation. So what I was just thinking about, like, this is good. This will write directly. It'll take the playlist RSS feed data, parse it out, write it to the spreadsheet. So that's a good thing. I think if we can just add in a loop here instead, then we would be good. So I want to give it one more shot. What is it? Loop over items, split in batches. Or no, I want it. Yeah, right. I think I want iterator, don't I? Yeah. Okay. So then inside of that, I'm going to then do Google Sheet or do an if. Yeah. Test. All right. What do you got for me? We got loop item 1. So if ID. Oh yeah. Then did he get banned? Did we kill him? Yeah. Nice. Nice. Oh wait. Oh weird. It's like replying to. That's cool. They did. All right. Got him out. Thanks. Thanks, conductor. You the man. Okay. Ooh, I guess. No, man. N8N is such a such a different way of thinking about things. I don't really want to read row by row. So I guess what I want to do is read the whole sheet, which feels bad, man. But I guess we do that. If I get all the rows. Yeah. Oops. So don't do that yet. Now we're doubling it. So if we do that, then we get all the rows from the sheet. And then we loop. I think that's what I want. Yeah, loop over our items. And then nah, I guess that doesn't really work because if you were to run it the first time, the Google Sheet would be empty. So the loop would just be like, yeah, I found nothing. Cool. And then it would just stop. So we'd have to go off the playlist. And then for each item in the playlist, then do a read of the sheet. So, I mean, I guess it's not terrible. It's just going to be like 50 calls. So it could be a lot. Oh, wow. So Twitch did, you didn't even get to do it. Twitch took care of it already. Or you hit him with the hammer and then they took care of the rest. That's crazy. Nice. That is crazy. Awesome, man. What are you up to? What are you working on this fine Monday morning? I was just trying to think. Yeah, same time zone, so it's still technically Monday, or it's still morning. Yeah, so this is gonna have to read row by row. So I mean, it's not terrible. It's not terrible. Let's do it. Let's try it out. Wait, go back. So get my split out back, and then we're gonna loop. Yeah, I guess we gotta do that first. So do that, and then do that. It's gonna loop through each one. And I mean, I guess we are gonna sheets get row. Where ID equals YouTube video ID. We're going to always force output, and then we're going to do that. And it is going to match in this case. So then if it doesn't, then whatever that was, oh man, it was just a, what was that? Object? Yeah, object keys of JSON length is equal to 0. Expression. Yeah. Then expects a string, but both fields are a number. Sure. Number. Does that work? Yeah, cool. Yeah, then in that case, we would say, cool, found sheet. If it doesn't exist, write it to the Google Sheet. If it does exist, then skip it. So if it is equal to true, then we want to append row to YouTube metadata list, sheet 1. Nice. But there is no data, so it's not going to work. Okay, and then we got to add another video thing. Learning Kate. That sounds great, man. I need to brush up on Kate's as well. Definitely going to need it in the future. So you guys are going to be my guys. Gonna help me out in the future. It's going to be great. What are you learning about Kate's? Can't post comments to some destinations. Oh yeah, can't post to X. I guess it doesn't like X. Okay, got some views. Somebody viewed my Twitter situation or whatever X situation. Sounds not what I meant. Okay, so we're writing to the sheet if the row doesn't exist. I think I'm going to add one more video to it to make sure that happens. So we're going to throw another Nate video on there, save to playlist of inspiration, and there we go. Okay, so then if we start this over, if I run that, that should get more data. We should have 3 items now. Nice. So now, okay, so that was one time. Test. Oh, wait. false. Should just go right back to that. So now let's do it. Nice. Okay. Wait. That's one item. Yeah. So this is false. So go to the next one. There we go. Ah, here we go. Okay. Oh wait. No, I want my false. When does it go to true branch? All right. Next. Is it just looping on the same thing? I'm not sure what's not looping through all of them. I don't think I need. Do I need to do batch size through? Does that work? Yeah, that worked. Oh wait, no. Yeah, it didn't work. Okay. Yeah, no. Batch size should just be one. Follow the email. But what's school all about? If you don't mind asking. Yeah, for sure, man. It's mostly just a community to learn about automation and stuff. I don't know, just a better way to connect than just watching videos on YouTube. So I guess I can show that real quick. So that's what's going on here. Just a school community where you can post things, and we're slowly getting some activity, slowly getting some interactions and stuff. But like, yeah, you can post about, if you're trying to build a system or whatever. You can post in there, and I mean, essentially, school is kind of like, it's like a private Facebook, I guess, like a Facebook book group rather. So that's kind of really all it is. Um, Trying to build this one to kind of create a place to share automation workflows and stuff, and then we'll probably have like another one that's like a more private one, like a paid one for once I start doing more of the app development stuff. So yeah, so I don't know, just trying to create a community to do automation stuff. So what is that? Nice, your own emote. I like it. I like it. Pog Ductor. That's great. But yeah, man, you're welcome to join if you'd like. It's free to join, so can't beat the price. Uh, and I may even build a workflow for you here. All right. Can I get this bad boy to work? There we go. All right. Nice. Okay. So same thing here. We're just gonna put the YouTube ID here, and then title, and then the link, which is actually href, and the channel name, and the URI. Oh wait, don't need that. Probably should actually. I probably should add that. Now think about it. Have a link to the channel as well. Publish date and the description and views. Dang, it's a lot of views. Cool. Now right to that. All right, we got through the awkwardness that is N8N looping, but this thing finally works. So I think we're in pretty good shape. So let's test it one more time. If I'm gonna update it because I do want to put the channel link just in case. So let's do that. Channel name. Gonna insert. Can I insert a column left? Yeah, that'll work. Channel link. Think that would be useful. So let's clean this up a little bit. It's going to read all that data, and then this is going to write to okay, yeah, that's doing a lookup, so that's fine. Here's where we want to change that. So fresh. There we go. Channel link, author, URI. Good deal. All right, cool. So if I just delete all that data now, good deal. Then run this bad boy again. One, two, and three. Nice. Yeah, I think that'll work. It's not the most efficient thing. Like, I guess, again, I was trying to think, like, you probably want to do this in batches. So really what should probably happen is I guess there's multiple if conditions now. So it would be the first time it would go and try to grab everything from the Google Sheet. And then if there's nothing on the Google Sheet, then continue. Then otherwise grab all the rows and then grab the HTML or the XML from the playlist and then loop through and compare them both. That's the only part I'm not super sure on, how you do two different data sets at the same time. Like, I guess you would have, you'd go through each XML split here and then determine if somewhere in the Google Sheets data, if that ID exists. So, I mean, I guess we could do that. There's probably a flow. So like a find or a filter. Yeah, I guess you would like filter for that ID. If it doesn't exist, then go ahead and add it. So that's probably like a more efficient way to do it. But this would definitely be a way to get started. But we're gonna stick with that for now. So now I got to figure out how I want to do this. So typically I would do a video where I would like walk through how to build this whole thing. So and then make that split out into its own separate video. But I record that while I'm not live. So this is a little bit tricky as far as this goes. So I might do a live video recording that I will edit out of this video and use as a separate video. Oh, weird. That's how they would clean that up. Interesting, man. N8N is wild sometimes. Okay. So then, yeah. So then I guess in this case, we're creating a quick workflow for what are we doing? We're doing so we're in this workflow, we are creating a competitor analysis system. It's a little bit of a manual process, but basically we're going to use a YouTube playlist to be able to track, inspiration and different videos you want to keep track of to get metadata from, and then have a system that will automatically grab that data from the playlist once you've added it to it, and then write it to a spreadsheet. So a little bit of a manual process, kind of avoids having to use Apify in this case, where you can just read directly from YouTube. It's going to be a little bit slower because it's going to be manual. But I think as far as like the actual efficiency of the workflow, this is pretty good. So to walk through it real quick, all this is going to do is I've got it set for a trigger. So right now it's just going to trigger at 9 a.m. or no, however often you want it to trigger. Unfortunately, I don't know that you can actually trigger off of like a change in the YouTube playlist or whatever. So daily trigger is probably where you want to be at. And then all I'm going to do is use the YouTube RSS feed, which is just public data. You can just get that from a public link. All you have to do is plug in the ID of the playlist that you want to use. So in this case, I have created a playlist on my channel, and you can just create a YouTube playlist on under your account. Once you've got that playlist, there we go. You want to make sure that it can't be private, like it has to be public. So you can get a shareable link, but you can just leave it as unlisted. You don't have to make it public if you don't want. But you will need a way to add or be able to access your playlist once you've created it. And a simple way to even create the playlist, which took me a minute to even figure out, is if you're on a video and you want to add it to a playlist. If you don't have a playlist already, it's pretty simple. You can just go to the video and then hit save to playlist, and then you can do new playlist. So you can create a playlist right there. So once you've got your playlist for reference, then you're good to go on that side. You can come into your YouTube channel, and even if you don't have a YouTube channel, you can still get to your playlist directly and then get a shareable link. So once you've got that shareable link, that will have the ID for your playlist. So we're going to grab that playlist ID, and then I can provide the actual URL we're going to use for the RSS feed. But essentially, you're going to use this URL. So it's going to be youtube.com/feeds/videos.xml, and then a question mark. So the parameter for playlist ID, and then you plug in the ID of the playlist you just created, and then that gives you something like this. So you get a live feed. I think it's basically going to go by like the order that you added stuff to. It might actually be the order of publish date. So depending on when they publish the video, I think it's actually probably the order date of the published videos. So that might be something to consider. That'd be one of the downfalls here, is that if you do things out of order, it might not show up correctly. But yeah, so then this is just a publicly accessible link. So when you come back into N8N, you can just do an HTTP request to that URL, and it'll get you the XML from that RSS feed. So once that's done, what I'm going to do here is I've got XML to JSON. So we just break out that XML data into a JSON object, which makes it easier to work with. And then, so that's all that split's doing. And then after that, we're going to split that. So depending on how many items are in that XML data, it's going to split that out into each individual entry. And so like in this case, I had 3 videos on that list. So then after that, we're going to iterate through each one of them. So we're just going to loop over each one of those items. Right now, it's I was kind of talking about it earlier. This is going to be a little bit inefficient. Really, you probably should do a check before this. But for now, it's just going to read the sheet and see if it can find the ID for that video. And if it doesn't, so if we see that video is not on the sheet yet, then we can just go ahead and write to the sheet. If it does find it, then we're just going to skip it. So that's all that's going on here. So this is reading from the sheet based on the YouTube video ID. So it's going to look for this within the Google Sheet. And then if that doesn't exist, so this is a bit of a hack to, I've forced this read if it fails. So like we don't find a row with that ID, it'll still output some data. And so then we can check that condition and say, okay, if it came back with nothing and it's like it's equal to 0, then we're good. We can go ahead and write that. There's no ID for that video yet. We can write a row for that video. But yeah, if it comes back as not 0, then we can go ahead and skip it and go to the next one. So that's all this is doing. And I think so. I think I have. There we go. Okay, yeah. So I have some data from when I actually ran it, but let's go ahead and delete it. So yeah. So then this whole scenario, like I said, you'd be like, you'd be on YouTube and you find something that you think is good. You want to track it. So let's go back to the pro himself, Nick Srayev. Let's what's going on in his daily channel, or yeah, this this big video. So say, okay, this looks good. I'm feeling inspired by that. I want to keep track of that. So you just save to playlist. So I created an inspiration playlist. Cool, it's added to that playlist. So now once a day, this thing's going to come and run, and so my whatever. I don't want to change it because it's changed it. But yeah, my YouTube metadata is what I'm using for competition tracking. So now if I run this workflow, it's going to go check that playlist and then write that data to the spreadsheet. So there's the 2, 3, and now should be 4. So I should have 4 videos on my playlist. Refresh this because I just added one. Cool. It will write that data out. And if we come in here, and we've got some data. So we've got the ID from it. We've got the title. Spread that out so we can actually see what that is. We got the link to the video, the name of the channel, and then the link to the actual channel itself. The data was published, the description. So if you want to kind of see like what they're doing to write the description, and then how many views. The likes, I think likes are a little bit weird. So if we go back to the YouTube, there's I think this is, I'm not sure. So I'm guessing this is how they actually calculate likes on the back end, where the like count probably, because it's not really stars. So it's probably like it gets a like, it's a 5. If it doesn't, it's a 1, I guess. So it probably averages based on that. So I don't know. I'm not exactly sure how the star rating works, but I didn't include that data because it's like I'm not sure it's valuable data. Anyway, so I'm kind of skipping that. We're just keeping track of like the videos, the views of the video instead for now. But yeah, let's but yeah, that's the last column there. So so that's pretty much it for this system. Just wanted to create like a quick system based on somebody's comment. So one of the guys in my school community asked for this, Sean, Mr. Sean here. So finally wanted to deliver inline system. It's been a little bit, but he was just looking for a kind of a competitor tracking analysis. Yeah, he mentioned a couple different platforms, but yeah, hear myself. This is just going to be a YouTube-based competitor analysis kind of thing for now, just because of that, mostly because of that public RSS link. Without trying to use Apify, you can use Apify, and then that opens up a whole world of data that you can use to competitor track all kinds of stuff through TikTok and Instagram and other platforms. We'll come up with some other ways maybe to try to get some of that data without using Apify. That's kind of my goal. Kind of wanted to try to avoid Apify if possible. Don't have a problem with it. I just feel like it's kind of I don't know, a bit of a sandcastle that it's gonna crumble eventually. So I kind of want to try to avoid it if I can. But yeah, so this is just a kind of a simple competitor analysis system using YouTube. So I will have the link for all this stuff in the description. But thanks for watching. Let me know if you need anything else or leave any comments about any other workflows you want to see. All right, there we go. So now I've got video inside of a video. Hopefully that's not too bad. Okay, so this thing works. I'm gonna download that. YouTube playlist analysis. Good deal, good deal. Get rid of that download. Actually, I don't know if I want to show all my files. So I'm going to go back to this. I think my Finder is fine. I don't think I have anything crazy going on, but just to be safe. Downloads. I'm going to completely dox myself. Download. There we go. All right. Get rid of that one. Cool. And I can process that stuff later. The only other thing I wanted to do, though, was that... No, John. Not showing you the files. You're never going to see them. You can see the workflow file. I'll show you that. But okay. What was I doing? Okay. I think I can go back to... There we go. You can share screen. Look at my beautiful. You've been doxxed. You have been. Naj. Sorry, Naj. All right. I did want to kind of wanted to update my other workflow real quick. My video starter kit, I think, would be good to get updated. So I think I might jump into that real quick and get that done. So I can close a bunch of this stuff out. Thank you, Nick and Nate, for providing inspirational content. It's my website. I don't need my website. Is this self-hosted? Yeah, this is my automated shorts. I'm going to get back to this one too, because I'm going to start having hours of content now again. I have 2-hour stream yesterday to work with. Added from the first message. That's what, yeah, exactly. I'm all about transparency here. So if you're not about transparency, then the stream's not for you. Sorry, guys. All right. So what do I want to do? We're gonna do a little vibe coding. I'm gonna be a little extra cautious for the moment and go back to cam only. Pull up my cursor. Oh yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Okay. You boys hanging out in Discord? I haven't decided if I want to do the Discord thing or not for this. I'm trying to keep it professional, all right, so Innate and local is not running right now. Oh, it is running. Oh no, I think it's running in Docker. Yeah, my Docker is still running right now. Okay, that'll work. So the only other thing I wanted to do was someone actually asked about updating my little video kit here, because right now the only thing it does is transcribe. So the other things that I want to do, so this is my Innate video starter kit. Right now all it does is transcribe video or audio. But let's see. I want to. Can we add parameters to allow for segment versus word based transcripts? And the option to return timestamps in the response. Say separate parameter from the current transcript response. I feel like I can do that. Update main.py to add. All right. We vibing. We're officially vibing right now. Vibe automating. Aha. That's a different. I can't be redacted on here. This is different. It's a different brand, But I was thinking I definitely need like something going on. Like the blur probably would be good. I was actually just learning about that last night. Apparently, blur hashes where you can basically create like a super compressed version of your image into a really tiny string, and that way you can pass around like something that looks a little more slick that's waiting for the image to load, but it can be done in like 30 character strings or something like that. So super efficient. Best cursor theme in my opinion. Oh man, whatever the original one was. I have not changed it, so I'm just kind of letting it do its own thing. You know what? Go ahead, GPT. Do your thing, man. Go search OpenAI Whisper. I think we might need to update this bad boy, but this will work. Yeah, nice. That's looking good. That's looking good. Transcript, Word, timestamps. Yeah, I think it looks right. So pre-declare the response object, then if segment, transcript.join, and then check for text, if return timestamps. So what did we do here? Return timestamps, bool false. Okay, cool. So it'll default to no timestamps. If yes, then it will return timestamps. Nice, nice, nice. Oh yeah, because you guys are using Cursor now. Are you a Cursor guy at this point? What's your preferred theme, Mr. Conductor? Okay, so this will work. Let's test this bad boy out. I think this Docker image has been running for like 4 days at this point. Actually longer. I think I did this on the weekend, so it's been a while. Okay, so go, buddy. It's gonna take a minute. Yeah, it's got to rebuild the whole thing. Okay. Then I got to get back to where I was. Dracula theme. Okay, what's the Dracula theme? I don't even know where to change that. Settings, themes, color theme. Am I missing something? Are you using, man, are you that advanced using custom cursor themes? Pretty legit, man. Ah, nice. Okay, yeah, got to download an extension. Okay, I'll have to check it out. Dracula. Sweet Dracula. Dracula Dark Plus. Is that it? Oh, there's so many. There's one with 170K. That seems like that's the one to go to. Somebody has created a trend for sure. There's always more levels, man. Everything always goes way deeper. Okay. I'm hiding the files. Dracula theme official. All right, nice. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Let's do it. I'm trusting this publisher. Oh, that's nice. Okay. Yeah, all right. Yeah, this isn't bad. It reminds me of something else. I forget what oh no, it changed. It went away. Theme. Color theme. Does it get listed in here? Oh, there we go. Dracula. Oh, the Dracula theme soft. Ooh, not bad, not bad. Was this Dracula created by some influencer? Yeah. Is that like the Ligma theme? I'm gonna stick with Dracula for now. Nice, not bad at all. Very pretty. Hey, and Docker is back up. All right. It is nice on the eyes. Yeah, it's a little softer, not like super, not the super high contrast. All right. What am I doing here? Too many screens. Not enough screens, actually. Need to get a blur effect going. And I need hotkeys so I can switch between my views a little bit easier. Okay. I was going to jump into some other files here. All right. Self-hosted video kit. That's what I was looking for. We're back. Okay. So my self-hosted video kit is the folder that I want. Shared data. That's what it was. Okay. How was I running this? Not this one. This one. Video or starter video kit is what this workflow is. And how did I trigger this? I was just doing an execute. Okay. And after the execute, I was putting in manual mapping. So it's okay, yeah, look for the file and then run it. Yeah, that'll work. But now we have extra parameters to add. So no form data. So if I did, so we've got a segment. Wait, what do we got? What do we got? We have a transcript type. And I'm assuming it's, yeah, defaulting to segment. So let's just do return timestamps true. That should work. So return timestamps true. And yeah, let's go. Let's test it. We transcribing. What are you boys up to? favorite Figma theme is Ligma. I mean, you've got great taste. That's a good one. You can't go wrong with that. That is a classic. Are you boys discording? Everybody else discording right now? All right, is this guy still processing, or are we done? First day of the sprint. So a lot of admin stuff. Some demos, not much. Okay, yeah, that's, can't go wrong with a nice, easy beginning of the sprint. A nice Monday intro to the week. I don't even know what that emote is, but yeah, right on, man, right on. I appreciate you guys being here. That's what I was gonna do. Let's see, what can I see with that? I don't even know what that emote is. What's going on? Oh, do I not have? Oh, I might not have. What's it called? 7. I can't remember now. It's the Discord emote. Okay. Fancy. But I forget what the other. It's like 7TV or something like that. That adds all the extra emotes into Twitch. I got to get that installed. I've got it in my other browser, one of my other 15 browsers. Okay, so this guy did what it was supposed to do, right? Failed to return the timestamps, even though I thought that's what we did here. Let's see. Or does it need if transcript type else append response timestamp? Turn timestamps. So in by add the value and true, it should return full timestamp. By AXA, or let's see, if I use the HTTP request node, making a post call using form data, with value true, it should return the full timestamp. Didn't seem like, and then I'm going to screenshot it. Because why work on these things on your own when you can have AI do it instead? All right. Attach my recent. Oh, is it? I don't really want to use query params. Do not add as a form of data, only as a query string in the URL. All right. Yeah, I mean, that works. Fair enough. Fair enough. So we will use that. I don't need to reset this. This is just going to overwrite it. What is today? Today is July 28th. So I have not done that yet. Okay. So then, yeah, I guess we're going to do that. Just add on timestamps true and execute. One nice thing about running things locally is I can waste as many API calls as I want. Hobby is typing actually incorrect emojis. I mean, that sounds like a great use of time, man. Got to do what you got to do. It's very unique. Import curl. So it shouldn't take very long. I guess we can technically get rid of that too because I did that wrong. Hey, how about that? All right. So that's nice. Let's test it with words. So, and what do we call that syntax? So, and transcript type equals word. Cool. So let's add that. Dude, you're not going to go to the end of the line so I can see it. Okay, there we go. And transcript type equals word. Go. Oh, man. Too much coffee this morning. I'm going to let this one finish up. Should only take a minute. Keep an eye on our Docker situation. I'm not seeing any logs, so that's good. Nothing's blowing up right now. Okay, that was not word transcripts. Let's see. Not sure the word by word timestamps worked. It still returned segments. I can get rid of that. I don't unlink that. I guess it's kind of nice that auto links, but I don't really need that most of the time. And here we go. It's probably going to take considerably longer to actually do the word timestamps. Recent open. Cool. Not word by word. Oh, okay. Oh, wait, what? Okay. So we are going to have to change the model. I was wondering about that. All right. Is that right? Is that right? You lying to me? Word timestamps. Okay. Main.py with the word. What to call it? How to handle that URL? Yeah, word timestamps. See if it works for this Whisper installation first. It's kind of what I asked for before, but you know. You do you, GPT. All right. I guess yeah, you guys are all on Twitch. Still getting used to like the multi-stream. See what's going on the other channels. No chats and YouTube, and the X one is still throwing me. It's weird. Super weird. Got 2 views. Okay. Just reposting my boy Huberman here. Nice. Okay. What's going on? How's the vibing going? Is it updated to use word timestamps? Okay, cool. Yeah, that looks right. That looks better. Let's try it. Transcript type equals word. So that should work. Let's try it one more time. All right. And I'm going to be right back while that's going. So I'll let you watch the spinning. BRB. Not looking good. Not looking good at all. That was not the result that I was hoping for. Oh man, already coming up on 2 hours. 2 hours. Do I have viewer count turned off? Oh no, okay, it's at the top. Nice. And a follow. Sorry, I missed that, Mr. Naj. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Okay, so probably should rebuild the code. Let's try that one more time. This one shouldn't take me this long. I think it's like 30 seconds ish. Yeah, there we go. All right, cool. Whisper starting up. There we go. There's Whisper. And then in it in. Nice. Okay, let's Mr. Naj, my father. Fair enough. Naj, just Naj. Sir Naj. All right. What do we need to do here? So I need my params back. I need transcript type word and return timestamps true. I don't want to click on that. Oh, cool. Okay. Yeah, sure. Wait, that'll work. All right. So timestamps equals true, and transcript type equals word. What are you doing? What are you doing? Gonna be like that, huh? Okay. Transcript type equals word. Let's go. Now that's probably going to take a minute. I think the word by word is going to be way, way heavier. Is it making people dizzy if I when I'm constantly command tabbing through Windows? It's what I do. Not quite to like Primeagen level with Vim commands, but mostly just command tab. That's all you need. Just command tab all day. All right. How's this doing? It's probably going to take a minute. Oh, it did not take a minute. Wow. Okay. That looks like word by word timestamps. Sweet. Okie dokie. Cool. Well, that makes one easy update. Okay, and then so I don't think I need anything crazy for this either. The only other thing I wanted this to do is I believe FFmpeg is installed in the Python image. Yeah, FFmpeg's already there. So yeah, awesome. Always be nice to your AI bots. Awesome, that worked. Now let's add one simple route that will expose FFmpeg so that we can pass in a full custom command, potentially a very complex filter to FFmpeg since it's already installed on the Python Docker file. Thinking something like /mpeg, and it will take a param, a string param for a potentially really long FFmpeg script. I think that gets the point across. Let's add the Docker file as reference, just in case, and let GPT go to work. You got this, buddy. We're using the base model. I do want to try some of the other models. I guess I'm not going to go into it today, but I want to see how accurate these word by word transcripts are, because that would be next level, because the segments are always regularly disappointing. The segments are close, like they get the job done, but I think it's just more useful to have word by word, so you can actually like show, even just like the individual word as they're being said, or being able to like highlight karaoke style subtitles. You need word by word, so that would be the goal eventually. But we're gonna stick with the starter nomenclature here and keep it pretty basic for now. So let's see, what did GPT do? We've got a yeah, it's gonna need a sub process. That makes sense because we gotta be able to call our system command to be able to do /ffmpeg, and then yeah, nice. I think that'll work. So /ffmpeg post commands body. What's the body? Do we have a starts with security warning? This endpoint allows arbitrary FFmpeg command execution. Only allow commands that start with FFmpeg to prevent arbitrary code execution. Yeah, that's fine. That's probably a good point. We probably don't want to allow full free reign on that, but that'll work. Okay, so Yeah, I don't know. I mean, what in terms of best practice is it better to? Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, that'll work. Nice. So we just need the command parameter, and we're good to go. So yeah, nice. Let's bring it down and bring it back up. I forgot to save it. I'm gonna have to update it again. Oh, okay. So that's a take a minute. Take a minute. Six viewers. We're getting all kinds of activity on Twitch. Good stuff. Good stuff. I did a quick look the other day. I didn't see anybody. I don't know doing much automation in 8N stuff. But that was just a quick glance. Nobody in like the top few rows was doing it. But I don't know. Maybe untapped market here. This is blue ocean. Free reign over an entirely new niche. Okay, is that done building? Did it die? Oh no. Database is ready. In8N is ready. Okay, cool. Let's try it again. Forgot to save, so we're gonna do it again. Okay, and then all right, gonna add my things back on here. So do I have clipboard history? Hopefully I don't have anything incriminating in my clipboard history. So transcript type, word stamps, true. I think that's it. So we want return timestamps equals true, and transcript type. Oh, nope. That's not what I wanted. History. Transcript type equals word. I believe that will get us what we want. So let's do it. Still a chance to take it all. Yeah, market leader, first to market advantage, right? It's hard to beat. Establish myself as the name in live streaming automation and vibe code. Vibe coding, I think that ship's probably already sailed, but the automation one probably has to. All right, we got word-based transcripts again, so that's good. That's good. Then let's save the workflow this time, and then let's finish it out. Yeah, let's write to file, and then write to text, and then this bad boy should have a lot of stuff in it, or not. Oh yeah, I guess probably not. I didn't change the command, so it's only writing the transcript part, not not the timestamps. Oof. Yeah, I'm gonna have to handle that differently. Can we do that? I guess probably could. How do I want to do that actually? Could do another file write, I guess. Write file to disk, and same deal. Say file name dot replace dot mp4 with dot text. But I want to also add a new name to it. Video one dot mp4 with yeah. This is very very hard coded. I guess I do need to separate the file name out, but oh well. Transcript. Or I guess if we okay, all right, fine. So we're gonna do do an MP4 replace. Can do append. Substring. I forget how to do that. I forget my JavaScript syntax. All right, yeah, whatever. That's fine. Timestamps. Text. Hard coding. All right. Then. Oh wait, that's the same data. Yeah, never mind. I'm doing that wrong. I guess what we'd probably do is like take all the data and then put it into. Yeah, I'd need to like wrap it all into one big object, and then we can put it all in there. So it changes that process a little bit. Okay, and then yeah, I don't care so much about that right now. I want to see if the FFmpeg works. So post, and then let's grab the route from this. Rather than transcribe, we're going to do FFmpeg and body, and then yeah, JSON I think is fine. So command. Then what was the example command they gave? It's not shared input. Yeah, okay. Like where your head's at, GPT. It's not going to be that. It's going to be the file name. It's going to dump that somewhere I don't want it. Let's cut and add that back. And that should. Oh, what's that mean? Only FFmpeg commands are allowed. That is an FFmpeg command, is it not? What am I missing here? A post endpoint has been added. You can now send a JSON body. Cool, cool. What does it mean? I think that's right. Oh, wait. Oh, what am I doing? Yeah, duh. Classic copy paste error. Go. Got a 200. Hey. And we got an output video. Wow. Okay. It made it tiny, but it works. Nice. Okay, cool. Well, that makes self-hosted video starter kit updated officially. Cool. So too many windows. Jumping around too much. Good deal. So that I think kind of wraps up most of my automation stuff. Yeah, that's awesome actually. So let's see. Oops. Git status. Oh, did I change my git config? What's my username? me@jpeters.dev. Oh no, yeah, that's fine. User.email. Same thing. Or did I change that? Oops. The list. Yeah, cool. I'm gonna change that to that'll work. No, that's not. Oh man, struggling hard here. Okay, email is correct. I want to change the username to just that. That'll work. All right, and then get status, get add. Oh no, I don't want to do that. Crap. Uh, what is it? Get reset head. There we go. Get status. Yeah, okay. Get add whisper app main pie. Get status. Oh no, I did it again. get reset head. Get add whisper / app / main.py. That looks better. All right. Updated whisper route to include timestamps and word. Word transcripts. And oh yeah, word first segment option. Added FFmpeg route. There we go. Okay. Git push. Okay. Self-hosted video starter kit. So we go to GitHub. Oh, let's. Awesome. Based on those changes, let's update the README. I don't write my own READMEs. Come on. Who do you think I am? How are we doing? Still got some people on here. This is a solid 2 hours. I think it might be getting close to a break time. I didn't actually make it to the wave yet, but I might hop back on and stream that in a little bit. But I might need to take a little break, do a little lunch, and then do another session. Getting some activity on the email. Okay, so what did it do with our README update? Let's see. Nice. Yeah, cool. Word transcripts and run custom FFmpeg commands. I mean, what more could you ask for? Nice. Okay. That's perfect. So get status. Get add README. Get commit. Updated README. New routes. Or whatever. Pass, yeah. New pass and options. Git push. All right, cool. Then I guess, do I want to do a quick video about that as well? Probably. All right. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna have to figure out like how I want to actually represent that to make it a little bit easier. I mean, I guess we are back into like a trying to keep the starter kit mentality, I guess, that I don't need to have everything done for you, but at least pretty close. But I might record that one a little bit later. But at least like it's good to go. So that's good. I can put that in the old community and have an update on that as well. So all right. Well, this is pretty good. It was a pretty good start. Good Monday morning stream. So plan is going to be to do this more. So that's going to be the goal. Going to be on here a little bit more regularly, trying to live stream what's going on, and yeah, just document the process. I guess while I've got you guys, I guess I haven't talked to you, but if you saw the title, I don't know. I may take a bigger role in Wave, the Wave app, and may make that the real deal, or I have to become a co-founder and take a good percent of ownership and see if we can get that thing to take off. So that's the big exciting thing. So that's going to be kind of the goal of this, is that I'll be balancing, automating as a solopreneur kind of deal, and automating part of getting that app to run. And yeah, that's going to be hopefully what I'll be on here doing. So anyway, more to come on that. Like I said, I might actually get back on and stream that, because I didn't even get to the Wave app yet, and that's going to be the rest of my day. So I'm going to get to the gym and eat some lunch, and then probably be back on for that. But appreciate you guys hopping on. It was awesome. Good to have some chatters. So thank you for that, and hopefully this will be a regular old thing. So all right, well. Thanks again, you guys, for hopping in, and I'll be back probably in a little bit. So I'll see you then. GG's. See ya. See you in school. That's the spirit. Thanks, man.